What is going on, Ada Nation? Welcome to Dapp Central. My name is Fareed, and as a part of today's video, I want to break down the recent results and the conclusion of the LiFi public token sale. If you've never heard of LiFi, they have gained a lot of traction over the course of the last week, if not the last month. Now they're aiming to be an index platform or an ETF style platform that allows Cardano community members the ability to invest in multiple assets. Now, what I want to do is touch on not only some of the details surrounding their public token sale, I also want to jump into MuesliSwap to take a look at some of their recent trading activity. And then at the very end of today's video, I want to take a look at the broader crypto market and a recent sell-off that we've just seen and how that might have been potentially related to the LiFi public token sale. So if at any point you guys do enjoy this particular video, I'd appreciate you if you could tap that like button. If it's your first time stopping by the channel and you guys want more content like this, consider subscribing. And if you have any questions for me surrounding LiFi, then as always, make sure to leave a comment down below. So the first key piece of news here was the fact that the actual time window, which was allotted, which was initially set to 2 hours, was actually reduced due to community's demand to 1 single hour. So what this basically meant is that on August 3rd, which was yesterday at 5 p.m. UTC, the entire community would have had 1 hour to get their transaction on chain to submit a purchase order for the LiFi token. Now, LiFi is going to be the governance token for Linkage Finance, and I'm going to be referring to that here throughout the remainder of this video. So that was the first piece of news there, was that there was a time reduction in the actual time frame to purchase the LiFi token. Now, I think that this did have an effect, basically making this a hot commodity because people knew they only had a single hour. Imagine if you had twice the time, how many more transactions would have came through and how many more people would have potentially been able to get their order filled. Now, I'm also going to be talking in just a minute surrounding exactly how much was raised, and you guys will be amazed here because this particular token sale did sell out. Jumping into the next tab, we have the actual announcement here surrounding the sale going live. And this again was at 5 p.m. UTC on August 3rd. Now, not only did people have 1 hour, the actual LiFi token price for their public sale, which was 55% of the total supply, was set at 0.35 ADA. Now, at the time that I'm shooting this video, it is trading at 0.6 ADA, which is almost a 2x since the launch for anybody who was able to get in at the pre-sale price. Now, in terms of the public sale, while that was 55%, they did have a private sale as well, which I believe saw an allocation of about 15%. So keep that in mind. Jumping into the next tab, this is just the page here basically stating that the sale was completely closed out, as I mentioned earlier. Now, on this next slide here, this is where things get interesting. We can see that they were trying to raise a total of 7.7 million ADA. To the left-hand side there, we can see that they did actually raise a little bit closer towards 27 million ADA. And what this basically meant is that anybody who submitted a transaction on chain to receive the LiFi token only had 30% of their order filled. So as an example, let's say that I put up 100,000 ADA, I would have received 30,000 ADA's worth of the LiFi token, and I would have been refunded 70,000 ADA. So again, a partial order fill here, basically stating or basically showing that there was high demand for the LiFi token. If I jump over into the next tab, we can see that it is trading right now on the official MuesliSwap DEX, which again was the DEX that partnered with this team in order to actually launch this token sale. Right now, it is trading at 0.63 ADA, at least on MuesliSwap, showing a 24-hour gain of 17%. In terms of 24-hour trading volume, that currently sits at 1.5 million ADA, currently being traded. Not bad for a token that has just been out on the market for less than 24 hours. We did see very similar results with the OPT token, or the options flow token, which is aiming to be one of the first options protocol here on the Cardano network. If I jump over into the next tab, they do also have some yield farming incentives, which were shouted out here from the official Linkage Finance Twitter, stating that yield farming for the LiFi token is officially live on MuesliSwap. You can now earn both the MyYield and LiFi tokens by providing liquidity and supporting their DeFi ecosystem. Again, as a liquidity provider, you're basically supporting other people or giving them the opportunity to also trade and have the actual LiFi token be liquid by providing both LiFi and ADA. So another way to potentially earn if you already hold LiFi and if you still have a little bit of ADA that you want to contribute to the MusiSwap platform. Now, one thing to note is that I have yet to actually see the LiFi token trading on MinSwap, Wing Riders, or Sunday Swap. So keep in mind that right now it is available on MusiSwap, but that could change over the course of the next few days or even weeks. Now, the very last point that I want to make here is that at the beginning of the day, before the actual token sale, we had seen that the OPT token, LenFi, LiFi, and a few others were all down. Now, I was on the Cardano with Paul YouTube channel and we were doing a live stream, and we basically had a similar thesis that a lot of people were potentially selling their ADA in terms of other Cardano native tokens and then attempting to reuse that to re-enter or to enter into the LiFi public token sale. Now, you could imagine that if people were only able to get 30% of their orders filled, that they would have had a remaining 70% in terms of ADA that they could then reinvest back over into these other tokens. So immediately following the close of the LiFi public token sale, we're now seeing that OPT, or the options flow token, is now up about 14%. LenFi is at about 9%. And then LiFi is up 32%. So let me know what you think down below. Did you, number one, participate in the LiFi public token sale? Number two, if you did, how happy are you with the tokens that you've received? And then number three, what are your expectations when it comes to a platform like LiFi building this brand new type of investment tool or investment platform that they're aiming to build here or launch on Cardano? I think that is going to do it. Again, just a relatively quick update that I wanted to share with you guys here in the community surrounding the recent public sale. I do think obviously that because it has sold out, that this was a win, not only for the LiFi team, but for the Cardano community and anybody supporting the project. And we're now going to be waiting for the rollout of the actual protocol. So as that happens, and as they begin to put out their product on the test net, I'll be following up here with you guys. And I'm also lining up an interview with the official LiFi team as well. So stay tuned for that particular interview. I'll see if I can get that knocked out, hopefully before Rare Evo. If not, the team will be attending Rare Evo as well. So maybe I'll take the opportunity upon myself to go ahead and actually execute that interview in person. But if you have any questions surrounding LiFi and what they're offering for the community, then definitely let me know down in the comment section below. If you found this brief update to be helpful, insightful, or if you just learned anything along the way, I would appreciate it if you could tap that like button. If it's your first time stopping by the channel and you want more content like this, consider subscribing. And if you have any questions for me surrounding LiFi or Linkage Finance or Cardano, then make sure to go ahead and leave a comment down below. That said, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video.